In 2015, the United Nations developed Sustainable Development Goals in order to solve all of our ongoing problems by 2030. They were designed to be a blueprint to achieve a better and sustainable future for all. These 17 goals were conducted to be interconnected and aimed to unite the economic, socio-political, and environmental sector in order to achieve sustainable development.
However, due to ongoing pandemic, we are unable to take action together in public. With everybody staying at home, we need to build communities that are sustainable for them to continue living normally while social distancing. By supporting the goals number 11, sustainable cities and communities.
Goal 11 promotes having settlements that are inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. An ideal example could be using renewable energy, having sustainable transport, and reducing the risk made by disasters.
Did you know that large cities are responsible for 75% of carbon gas emissions? But where does all this come from? Well, it comes from a lot of things. It comes from the waste we produce in our house. It comes from the industrial factories that create our clothes. It comes from the transportation that takes us to places. It comes from the fossil fuels that power our houses and buildings. It comes from us.
These problems that we created will have consequences on the stability of our communities. Housing, infrastructure, services, human health and livelihood, and more importantly, our future are now at risk.
We use more of Earth's resources than we can renew, and if we continue to live carelessly as we do, the Earth and our communities will not be able to sustain themselves. At one point, the results of our actions will be irreversible, and we're the ones that have to suffer the consequences. Is this what we want for ourselves? Is this what we want for the people around us?
This needs to change. We need to change. We need to make the place we live in more sustainable. We have to start becoming sustainable individuals to create sustainable communities. Change does not have to be big. We can always start small. Eventually, those small actions can slowly add up to become an impactful change.
We should start with ourselves. Take a step back and look at how your actions and routines impact your community. Be more aware of where you buy your products and how you dispose of them. Take a look at alternatives of single-use products and make use of reusable ones. Stop buying from large corporations and instead support small local businesses in your community.
Afterward, encourage the people around you to do the same thing and start a chain reaction. Advocate for those communities that are at risk. Educate and raise awareness about the importance of living a sustainable life, especially for the sake of our future.
Through change and cooperation, we can create a community that is functional, supportive, equal for everyone, and sustainable for the future.